see the effects of that car crash on Errol Spence and the strategy of Danny Garcia.
Has got and land when he can and defend himself when he has to.
Spence already able to land that jab to the bottom continually, and Garcia able to block that. That could be significant in this fight. There's a shot that led, but he was able to respond and counterpunch effectively. He'll counter right hand, drive Spence back. Spence is usually content to slow, and there's a right hand from Garcia, straight up the middle, able to land. Strategy of Garcia.
No, I expect Spence to come out like this, and I expected Garcia to come out like he did. Like
Spence looks like exactly, and he looks like just a nice left.
Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter in the early rounds would say, hey,
Spence can't, you know, put some real hurt on him and stop him later on in the fight. That could happen.
Oh, Spence back. Again, that's a little more information to take here. And
he's going to pick his spots. The only problem with that, what he did, he hit
the best in the world at throwing body shots. Look at that jab. It's beautiful as well. I mean, he's such a complete boxer. But there's a hard, receptive power, doesn't he? I mean, he doesn't have that body where you think he's going to hurt you. It's a hard right hand by Garcia. But he is
all times.
Well, it's an accumulation of power. You know, it's not Tommy Hearn of the guy. You could say that.
See, I like what Errol Spence is doing right now. He's close to Danny. He's got his hands up.
Absolutely not a dirty fighter. Again, he was hit after the bell too, so he could try to return the favor. Let's go to Larry Hazard right now, see how he scores the first 3 rounds. Larry Hazard.
Spence is having his way. I got him 3 rounds to 0 going out.
Spence is controlling the fight with his jab, and he's controlling the distance. And
slightly on the side, and there's a body shot, little right hand to the body.
Is really pressing the action here. That's taking the fight to Garcia, and he's the one that
at any moment he will throw that left hand to the body. There it is, a good uppercut as well. That star-studded division. But yet you see punches landed 43 to 35. That's not a wide margin. Yeah, but not. It's amazing, Joe, to me, the CompuBox numbers are always so widely in favor. But also, look, Garcia's landing those shots, Joe, is what I'm saying. He's landing meaningful shots. Normally, even in a close round like against Sean Porter, oh, that's a good hard left hand. And there's a good hard shot by Garcia.
I think that favors Spence, because if you're a judge looking at this, it looks like Spence is, and he's just whistled one right back.
And there's 2 right there that just
guys are scoring points. And, you know, I think,
Number 1 looks like the Errol Spence that we saw last September.
Yeah, I thought it was over the top too.
All right, double up on the jab. Of the world, and look, Larry Hazard just gave that last round to Danny.
Right there, that's Garcia's doing, and he's got to keep it up.
And his acumen throughout the fight, his determination. He stays consistent round after round. Good jab, falls short from Spence. You see that Danny Garcia.
Joe, what should Danny Garcia be doing?
Well, of that. You know, punch when Spence gives you the...
Garcia, who was a lightweight champion, 345 to 75. I'm just saying, listen, Spence really outlanded
points.
Yeah, well, it's just a situation where, you know, Spence throws a lot.
Back to work, and he is aggressive, dedicated. Right hand there from Garcia. But
Angel's voice in the corner. He knows he doesn't like what he's seeing here, and something else is going to change for Garcia. And that's what he's doing right there.
Controlling range and distance, and an outstanding work rate as well. Garcia, that's not Danny Garcia's game.
Yeah, but Danny Garcia is waiting for Errol to commit himself. He's waiting for that one mistake so he can take.
That's unlikely if he's 100%. And Spence looks 100%. Look at that jab.
On Danny Garcia.
That was a good body shot as he exited. You can see that eye, that left.
Danny's doing, he's allowing Spence to be first. Every time they come out of a clinch and go back.
Like just building momentum. You know, if Danny is going to stay stationary.
Danny's right into that defensive mode right now.
Able to clip it with a right hand.
So don't complain about it. It's a leak.
What you're seeing from Errol so far?
I am liking what I'm seeing.
The energy level just seemed
he was
lessened.
Dude, he was so.
Don't even slow down here a bit, and you know, try to go for the knockout. I mean,
yeah, I mean, that's what I said. I said he's going to pressure him.
Terrence Crawford's in the audience, right? You've got everybody watching. The world is watching. She's with Angel Garcia. Go ahead, Jordan.
Angel, you were telling him he's giving Spence too much.
Go on.
When you're just breaking him down, right? And his only shot is to land something really hard and maybe stun him.
Something that'll turn the fight around. Like that.
Oh, that's a right hand. That landed flush on Spence. Quick. And again, normally, and you watch a lot of Errol Spence fights, it gets worse and worse for his opponent as the rounds go. And a virtuoso performance so far by the champion.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think that's going to be enough to beat this guy? And take a look, Larry Hazard.
Punches.
You notice Arrow isn't backing up this round. He came out because he probably heard something from possibly. You go back out there, you got 6 minutes left, 2 rounds.
Now a hard shot. Those are hard right hands.
They were blocked, and you know, Errol Spence.
High IQ fighter in Danny Garcia, and he's a guy like Errol Spence. But yeah, I mean, usually advantage goes to a southpaw when it comes to the jab. 11th round, and let me just tell you something. Sean was in that fight. It could have
blocked that right hand from Garcia.
Yeah, he did.
Spence went down to look at his feet or something.
Well, I think all the information was given ahead of time.
Oh, good right hook by Spence.
Spence coming in now hard.
Giving it his best shot, giving Danny instructions. They just
plan to do their thing, and this is their thing.
You don't know. They could have tried it, and it didn't work, and they gave up.
And you're in there, you know, you have all these plans. Like you said, I agree.
You know, I agree. That's what we're saying. Here, Errol Spence going back to work. With regard to the welterweight champion of the world. Final seconds, let's listen in.
The truth, Errol Spence.